Hello everyone, myself Brendra in front of you, your chemistry teacher, okay, and today we are with a new topic of class 12th chemistry, that is haloalkanes and haloarenes. So today we will discuss the complete flow chart of the lesson, means how you have to prepare this lesson, okay. So you can see here, this is the flow chart I have drawn, and this is the chapter's name, haloalkanes and haloarenes, and these are the topics. The whole chapter can be divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 topics. And the first topic of this lesson that is very important is classification. Now see here, this is classification, and classification of haloalkanes and haloarenes. This is on the basis of 3 types. First type is related to number of carbon atoms. Second is related to CX bond if it is sp3 hybridized, and CX bond if it is sp2 hybridized. So this is a classification of haloalkanes and haloarenes. That is our first topic. Now after classification, second topic comes nomenclature, how to name them. Now naming depends 2 types. First is common name and second type is IUPAC names. Now the third topic of this lesson is preparation. Now we are able to understand the classification of the haloalkanes and haloarenes. We are able to name them, their nomenclature. Now how to prepare. So first we have to do the preparation of haloalkenes. So these are 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are 4 types. In which way we can prepare haloalkenes. So first is alcohols, from alcohols. Okay, first method of preparation. Second is from hydrocarbons. Now these hydrocarbons, from hydrocarbons again we can classify them into 4 types. First is from free radical. Only chloro and bromo haloalkanes can be prepared by this method, free radical method. Then second type is electrophilic substitution. Here also chloro and bromo hydrocarbons, haloalkanes can be prepared. And third type is Sand-Meyer reactions. Through this is also preparation of chloro and bromo. And last is from alkenes. So this is second method from hydrocarbons. Now coming to third. Third is Finkelstein reaction. This is especially for the preparation of iodo haloalkenes. Okay, if you want to prepare chloro and bromo, these 2 reactions are there. Now, if you want to prepare iodo alkanes, then Finkelstein reaction is very important. And if you want to prepare fluoro, then Schwarz reaction. So this is 4 types of preparation that we can understand for the haloalkenes. Okay. After this preparation, we are coming to the physical properties of haloalkenes. Okay. Now for physical properties, these are the points that we have to understand. First, the color. What is the color of the haloalkanes? Second, its odor. What type of smell they give? Then their melting point and boiling point, and their density and solubility. So these 5 points are enough to understand the physical property of haloalkenes. Now coming to the next, that is chemical property. Again, chemical properties are of 3 types. You have to study chemical properties under 3 headings. First is nucleophilic substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reaction. Second is beta elimination reaction, and third is reaction with metals. So for this nucleophilic substitution reaction, again 2 types of nucleophilic substitution reactions are there. One is SN2 and another is SN1. SN2 means substitution nucleophilic for biomolecular, and substitution nucleophilic for unimolecular reaction. And beta elimination reaction means this is also known as dehydrohalogenation, removal of water and halogen from the reaction, and reaction with metals. So this is chemical properties. Now nucleophilic is of SN2, SN1, and one more topic that you have to study under this, that is stereochemical aspects of SN2 and SN1. So under these stereochemical aspects we have to study these properties. First property is optical activity, second is chirality, then retention, then inversion and racemization. So these 5 properties we have to study under stereochemical aspects of SN1 and SN2 mechanism. Now after coming to chemical properties, then we are coming to reaction of haloarenes. So up to haloalkanes you have to study this much. Now coming to reaction of haloarenes. So reaction of haloarenes, now you can see here again these are of 1, 2, 3. 3 types of reactions you have to study for haloarenes. First is nucleophilic substitution reactions. Second is electrophilic substitution reaction and reaction with metals. And again this reaction with metals are of 2 types. One is Wurtz-Fittig reaction and another is Fittig reaction. So this is the complete flow chart of this lesson, haloalkanes and haloarenes. Now we will study about the classification of haloalkanes. Okay, so now we are coming to the first topic of haloalkanes and haloarenes, that is classification. Now see how we can classify. I have already mentioned that classification is based on 3 bases. First is number of halogen atoms, on the basis of number of halogen atoms. Second is it is on the basis of sp3 hybridized carbon atom, and third type is on the basis of sp2 CX bond or carbon sp2 hybridized. Now we are coming to the first, number of halogen atoms. Now see here, number of halogen can be 1, can be 2, can be 3, can be 4, or it can be poly. So if only one halogen or one halide is present, then we call it monohalide. Monohalide, the example we can take C2H5X. Here we are seeing only one halogen is there. So this type of haloalkanes are known as monohalides. Now coming to dihalide. Dihalide means if 2 halogens are attached. So here you can see 2 halogens are attached, and how they are attached? This is 1 carbon, this is 2 carbon, and this is 2H and one X is combined here and another X is here. So this is dihalide. Now dihalides are again of 2 types we can see here. They can be geminal dihalides or they can be vicinal dihalides. Now what are geminal dihalides? See, I have written here the example, and here you can see this is 2,2-dichloropropane. So 2,2-dichloropropane means first we have to draw the structure of propane. This is propane. Okay, and on second carbon 2 Cl are attached, and these are hydrogen. So geminal dihalide means if both the halogens or halides are attached on same carbon atom, then they are known as geminal dihalides. Similarly in this case, if it is ethane, ethane means 2 carbon atoms, and on first carbon atom 2 halogens, it can be Cl, it can be Br, anything. Okay, so on the same carbon atom, if 2 halides are present, then they are known as geminal dihalide. Now coming to vicinal dihalide. Now what is the difference between both? Here the example is 1,2-dichloropropane. So same case here. Now in place of, this is 2 halogens, now this is first carbon, this is second carbon, and this is third carbon. So now one of the Cl atom is attached on first carbon atom. So here what we can see, both the halogen atoms are not present on the same carbon atom, but they are present on the adjacent. If first Cl is present on first carbon, then second is present on second carbon atom. So such type of halides are known as vicinal dihalides. Okay. Now same second example you can see 1,2-dichloroethane. So here in place of first, now second Cl is now present on first. So this is 1 and this is 2. So both the Cl or the halogen atoms are present on different carbon, but both carbon atoms should be adjacent. It can't be 1 or 3. So this is vicinal dihalides and this is geminal dihalide. Geminal dihalides mean if both the halogens, dihalide, because we are using here, this is especially for dihalides. If both the halogens are present on same carbon atom, geminal, and if they are present on adjacent carbon atom, then it is known as vicinal dihalide. So this is now coming to trihalides, means if 3 carbon atoms are present. Example is C3H5X3. So C3, that means here is, we can see 1, 2 and 3. 3 carbon atoms are there and 5 hydrogen, that means 2 hydrogen and 1 hydrogen, and each carbon is containing 1 halides. So such type of halides are known as trihalides. And similarly tetrahalide. Tetra means if 4 halogens are present in the compound, then they are known as tetrahalide. They are also known as haloform. If we are talking about haloform, we can say, we can take the example of if X is Cl, we will call it CCl4. If it is Br, we will call it CBr4. If it is Ci4, then it is Ci4. So this is chloroform, bromoform, iodoform, fluoroform. So this is the fluoroform. Okay, so this is second type. First type of number of halogen atoms. Now coming to second type of classification, that is based on sp3 CX bond. So sp3 means this carbon atom is sp3 hybridized. Now again here they are of 3 types. It can be alkyl halides, it can be allylic halides, and it can be benzylic halides. So alkylic halides, first we are taking the example of alkylic halides. Now see here, now alkyl, first is alkyl halides. It can be primary alkyl halides, it can be secondary, and it can be tertiary. So primary alkyl halides. Primary alkyl halide means this is carbon and this is X, and this carbon is sp3 hybridized. Okay, and this is 1 hydrogen and this is another hydrogen, and here it is any alkyl group. So such type of alkyl halides are known as primary alkyl halide. Now if in place of 1 hydrogen, 1 alkyl group is exchanged this way, if it is R dash, this can be R double dash. Now it will be termed as secondary alkyl halide. And again if third hydrogen is also replaced by another alkyl group, then this will be known as tertiary alkyl halides. So this is second type of sp3 CX bond classification. Alkyl halides can be primary, can be secondary, can be tertiary. Now second type is allylic halides. So allylic halides, what are allylic halides? You can see here. This is one example, CH2 double bond CH, CH. Now see, here in first case alkyl halide, this is CX bond and alkyl group is directly attached to hybridized sp3 hybridized carbon. But here you can see, here this is hybridized sp3 hybridized carbon, but this is attached with another carbon atom which is attached with double bond. So this carbon is known as allylic carbon. So such type of example, when sp3 hybridized carbon is attached to such carbon atom which is already having double bond. Okay, so that type of halides are known as allylic halides because they are attached with allylic carbon. This carbon is known as allylic carbon. And third type is benzylic halides. This is very simple. CX bond, you can see here, this is CX bond, and this CX bond is directly attached with aromatic ring or benzene ring, we can say. This is hydrogen, this is hydrogen. So such type of halides are known as benzylic halides. So this is second type of classification. Now coming to third type of classification, that is sp2 CX bond. Means here this carbon is not sp3 hybridized, this is sp2 hybridized. Okay, sp2 and sp3 I'll teach you later on. Now see here, this is also of two types. One is vinylic halides and another is arylic halides. So vinylic halides, here you can see this is carbon which is attached with the halogen. Okay, and this carbon is attached with another carbon atom. Both the carbon atoms are attached with double bond. So this is known as vinyl halide because this carbon is known as vinylic carbon. So such type of examples are for vinylic halides. And last is arylic halides. So arylic halides mean when, here you can see same way, this is the example of arylic halide, this is the example of vinylic halide, this is one more example you can see here. This is carbon and this is X, and this carbon is attached with double bond. So this is the example of 1 halocyclohex 1 ene, this way. So these two are the example of vinylic halide. Now coming to arylic halides. Arylic halides mean when this is CX bond, you can see, this is CX bond, and this carbon is directly attached to the benzene ring. So such type of halides are known as arylic halides. So this is the classification of haloalkenes and haloarenes on the basis of number of halogen atoms, type of sp3 hybridized carbon and CX bond, and sp2 CX bond. Now sp2 and sp3, one thing more that I want to teach you, that is sp2 sp3 CX bond and sp2 CX bond. So sp means here this carbon is having orbitals, hybridized orbital of 1s and 3p. Okay, so this carbon is known as sp3 hybridized orbital, and sp2 means 1s and 2p are overlapping. So in this way we are getting 3 sp2 hybridized orbital. Here we are getting 4 sp2 sp3 hybridized orbital. So this is all about classification of haloalkanes and haloanes.